In the U.S., the death toll from coronavirus has crossed 90,000 after 759 people died in the past 24 hours. The global COVID-19 death count has crossed 318,000 with over 4.8 million infections. More on that now in this report.
As the number of infection cases in the U.S. crosses 1,500,000, President Donald Trump tweeted to reopen the country. White House is now blaming its own scientists for the high number of deaths, saying the Center of Disease Control and Prevention let the country down with the COVID-19 testing. Meanwhile, Brazil has recorded 674 new deaths and also became the country with the third highest number of infections after the US and Russia. Mexico has decided to start easing restrictions despite surging number of deaths and infection cases.
In Mexico, 51,663 have had COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic in Mexico, and that was on February 28, 2020. That was when the first case was detected. 11,300 cases have occurred in the last 14 days, an active period for the pandemic. Please note that recent cases keep on going up.
In the meantime, France's administrative court has ruled that the government must lift a blanket ban on meetings at places of worship within 8 days. But the UK's deputy chief medical officer has warned the coronavirus spread will most likely pick up again in autumn.
Only if we get a vaccine that is really capable of suppressing disease levels will we ever be what we would call kind of out of this. And so from that perspective, we may have to live and learn to live with this virus in the long term, and certainly for many months to come, if not several years.
China has reported 6 new COVID-19 cases with no deaths. Hong Kong has extended its social distancing measures that prohibit gathering of more than 8 people.